What's going on, Tech fans, man? Yes. So we talked about a video earlier, obviously, with Travis Smith Jr. out of the running on that one, but a major offensive line target, as we've been saying. Georgia Tech's been doing an outstanding job as far as their offensive line class goes. Go look the past few years of who they've been getting and who they've been bringing in. This guy, obviously, we talked about Hassan Huddle, who recently committed about a month or two ago, and now they're in the running for Cortez Smith. Let me tell you guys a little bit about Cortez. All right, so Cortez Smith, obviously, is a four-star offensive lineman, plays for the Parkview Panthers. Last year, probably didn't have the best season, but year in, year out, he's pretty good. Get this, guys. He's also was former teammates with Jordan Floyd, who's actually at Georgia Tech now. So don't get me wrong. I know he's in his ear about possibly coming to the Yellow Jackets. So that's another good telltale sign. Really good coaching out there at Parkview. I've been out there a couple of times, man. He's big. He's massive. It moves very, very well for his size. And Georgia Tech, you got to feel good about this. So obviously his other ones are Georgia, Miami, Georgia Tech, and then South Carolina, man. So this is a major recruit, July 20th. As you guys know, man, this is the big-time season, man, because commitment dates are being announced. There are going to be commitment parties, major prospects in the running, or major schools in the running for these prospects. So it's going to be a busy month of May, June, and July, man. So I'm going to have all that coverage there, especially with big breaking news like this with Georgia Tech targets, man. But yeah, Cortez is 6'3", 310 pounds. Again, I told y'all, he moves very, very well for his size. And the other interesting point is I think he just won in the shot put in state, or he qualified for the state championships in track and field events this past year. I believe he won, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So that's how much strength he has, man. Really built well, in the lower to mid section and kind of his lower body extremities and things like that, man. So I mean, obviously, it's not going to be too much they're going to have to do. Obviously, you got to develop and things like that, but it's not going to be too much they're going to have to do to kind of fill him out and get him ready for the college game. Because you go to Parkview, you know the athletes they produce, you know the type of players they produce. It's going to be the kind of same thing, man. So he's going to be ready to go, and he's going to be, I think, a great addition to the program. Last thing I want to mention on Cortez, here are his official visits via 247 Sports or 247 Sports. So he has visits to South Carolina, May 31st, official visit. He's going to go to Miami June 7th on an official visit. June 14th, he'll be on the flats at Georgia Tech. June 14th, also expected to visit Florida State. And the last but not least, he's supposed to visit Georgia, with that being the last visit. So I think also another thing to point out and to note, be really interesting to see which program impresses him the most. Because sometimes, guys, you'll see a guy going to OV, and he'll like the program so much, he will cancel the rest of his OVs and officially commit to the program. So it's going to be very, very vital on June 14th. If they get the chance, they should get the chance, Georgia Tech should. They really impress and blow him away. Don't allow him to go to the other schools and lock him in. And it does say a lot if Georgia also wants him as a potential prospect. We know what they've been building, what they've had in the NFL and on the collegiate level, being able to produce what they have going on to the NFL. Players like Amarius Mims, obviously. Gosh, I'm losing the names. Broderick Jones is another one. But we know what Georgia's been producing the last few years. So for them to be in the running for this player and for Georgia to be a major contender, that says a lot. So watch out, man. Tech fans, you should be excited.